Last one, menstrual discs. So I've tried soft discs and soft discs. If you're new to the world of reusable period products, then you've come to the right place. These are my top picks for menstrual products that aren't tampons or pads. Today's gonna be fun. We're sitting by the fire, it's cold outside, and we're gonna talk about something that I really love, and that's period products. Most people I know grew up with disposable menstrual products like pads and tampons. Plastic bleached cotton that rubs you the wrong way, chafes, itches, and for the most part, they just plain suck. Now, most of the products I talk about today may cost more up front, but will last you a very long time. The first product that I want to mention are reusable pads, and the company that I purchased mine from are called Isle. Now, I thought that these would take some getting used to, but since I haven't been able to wear tampons for years, I suffered through disposable pads for a really long time. Even the organic cotton ones were awful. I thought they leaked, I thought they didn't absorb very well, they got hot and they would give me rashes. I even ended up getting a yeast infection from using pads. I think it's just impossible to make them work when you want to wear a thong or a dress or a skirt. So I bought these the second that they came out, and they are amazing if you don't want to use tampons. They're super soft, super absorbent, and I only needed one every day. They come in 3 sizes. They have a super maxi pad, which is great for overnight. They have a medium, which is good for your mid-cycle, and they also have panty liners for your light days. Like most reusable pads, there is a moisture-wicking top layer, an absorbable mid-layer, and this brand uses specifically breathable tensile cotton on top. You wash them in the washing machine, and these are great as a backup if you do wear tampons or a menstrual cup, or you just need extra coverage overnight. They have a snap closure, so you just wrap them around whatever underwear you choose and secure them underneath. These ones specifically are made locally in Vancouver, which I love, and I read each menstrual pad replaces approximately 238 disposable pads. The second product that I'm going to talk to you about is Menstrual Cup. The one I'm going to talk about today is by the brand Intimina. They make the Lily Cup. Now, this cute little ribbed cup comes in different sizes. Size A is recommended for people who have a lighter flow or who haven't given birth vaginally, and size B is recommended for people who have a medium to heavy flow, or it just suits their pelvic floor better. One of the big advantages to menstrual cups and discs is that they don't dry out the vagina. Vaginal tissue is really moist and delicate, and it has a lot of beneficial bacteria and discharge, and tampons absorb everything. Menstrual cups and discs also aren't associated with toxic shock syndrome if you leave them in a long time. If you're new to wearing tampons or need a refresh, toxic shock syndrome is a very rare life-threatening condition, and it's linked specifically to leaving in tampons for too long. So one of the reasons I love this is because it's made of medical grade silicone, and this one folds down into its own little compact case. Back in the day, I used a menstrual cup called Diva Cup, but it only came in sizes that were much bigger than this, and I really struggled to position it so it wouldn't leak or slip down during the day. This collapsible cup is perfect for travel, and the ridges, I don't know, it helps it not move around once you place it. Actually, my best friend recommended it to me when I saw it in her makeup bag, so it really is discreet. I had no idea it was even a menstrual cup. They are easy to use, and you can sterilize them by placing them into boiling water. This will probably last you all day, and it's a great option for flying, camping. If you're traveling overnight, they're awesome. Menstrual cups are also a great way to reduce your carbon footprint, especially when you think about how many pads, tampons, and applicators you're replacing with just one of these things. The third product I'm going to talk about is period underwear. I think period underwear is one of the best inventions ever. There are a couple of really cool companies doing period underwear, and I'm really glad that they are. Gone are the days when bulky pads and tampons were what we could choose from. The period underwear that I have are from a company called Nix, but I'm gonna link a couple other ones for you here below. I use 2 styles. I bought the thong, and I also bought an overnight short that kind of looks like bicycle shorts. Leaks are probably the biggest concern here, but fear not because these underwear are legit. I'd save the thongs for the lighter days and I'd go with the briefs and shorts for your heavier days, but overall these are worth every penny. So how do they work? The thongs are a lighter absorbency. They absorb about 1 teaspoon of liquid, and I think that they are perfect as a backup on your heavier days, or you can use them alone on your lighter days. These would also be perfect for any bladder leaking that you could have. I do know this company also does a postpartum line, and many of my friends have tried it and have amazing things to say. It also might be worth mentioning that Thinx underwear do relax over time, so when I bought these, they fit nice and snug when you first wear them, but mine have stretched out somewhat, so keep that in mind when you are buying them. I also bought the Dream Short, and these really are a dream for sleeping. I think this is the highest absorbency pair that the company sells, and it holds about 4 teaspoons of liquid. It's designed to be worn overnight because it has an extended gusset both towards the front and the back, so you don't have to be self-conscious about it leaking in the middle of the night because these cover you everywhere and they feel super soft. Honestly, these are like really smooth workout shorts. A little bit about the technology. There are 3 layers to these underwear: a moisture wicking layer, a moisture absorbing antimicrobial layer, and a liquid resistant outer layer. And what's great about these period underwear is that they look like regular undies. You honestly can't tell much of a difference. They're super cute. They aren't heavy, they aren't bulky, and you can wear them under every outfit. So what about cleaning them? They can be tossed in the washing machine on the cool cycle, hang to dry. It's really no different than washing any of your other nice underwear. Last one, menstrual discs. I've tried Soft Disc and another company called Flex, and these are my favorite. Menstrual discs are basically a medical grade silicone ring that catch the blood horizontally instead of a menstrual cup, which goes vertically. I will say they are a bit messier to remove than a menstrual cup because they lay flat, but personally I like that I can't feel it at all once it's in. I like the way these discs fit. They're easy to insert. They just kind of sit right behind your pubic bone. You basically just bend it in half, insert it, and then use your finger to angle it up towards your cervix. They don't leak, they last all day, and I can't feel them at all. These are disposable ones. The disposable ones are really convenient, I think, if you're on the go and say you can't rinse out your menstrual cup. But if you're looking for something more sustainable, Intimina also has the Ziggy Cup. It's made of silicone and completely reusable. Also, you can have sex while using the disc, which is a nice perk. And I'm not sure how much truth there is to this, but there are claims that menstrual discs help to reduce cramping. Personally, I buy it. I have noticed a difference in how bad my cramps are, and they seem to be much better when I use these. All right, that wraps up the list. If you thought this was helpful, please leave me some comments below. I always like to hear feedback, opinions, recommendations, and find out what everyone thinks. See you next week.